Ah, a nice campfire night. How do you guys feel about this? I mean, I say it is a great night, but why are we doing this? Especially since we're just right next to the house. Because, Link, it's a perfect opportunity to tell some scary stories since it's October. We're around Halloween and stuff. Okay, but what kind of stories will we be telling? I don't know. I did hear about the story about the man in the moon.
Knuckles, the man in the moon is just a something you see at the moon. I was thinking maybe we could tell some creepypastas.
What, those internet horror stories? Yeah, Baby Mario. I mean, are you sure you want to tell these kind of stories? Yeah, creepypastas aren't what they used to be nowadays. Hey, maybe we should just give them a shot. After all, it can't be as bad as cringy memes or something, like what they do on Fortnite or something.
Do you have a story to start off with, Sonic?
Actually, I do. It's a story that is called Where the Bad Kids Go. Oh, the story starts off like this. I was around 6 or 7 when I was living in a country known as, Massachusetts or something? I can't remember the country's name. The country was ravaged by war at the time. Murders were very common and frequent, and I remember for a particular vicious era when the bombings rarely stopped. I would stay at home, sitting in front of the TV, watching a very, very strange show. The show would show gruesome and disturbing imagery, possibly to teach kids not to do some bad things. Bad kids staying up till late. Bad kids having their arms under the covers. Wait, how is that a bad thing? And bad kids taking food from the fridge at night. What really intrigued me about this show was the ending. It was practically the same in every episode. It would always zoom in and on this big metal roll door, and then you can hear her screams of children coming from it. And then the text would show up saying, "That's where the bad kids go." And that's the end. 15 to 16 years later, I became a journalist photographer, but the memories I had of that show still linger in my mind to this very day. So, I took matters into my own hands and did research. And to my surprise, I found out the location of the original studio that used to film the show. But the only problem was that the studio has been abandoned for so long, possibly after the war ended. But it still didn't stop me from going there. I entered the building with only my camera. The place looked burnt down. Either a fire broke out in here, or someone tried to burn off all the wooden furniture. But wait, it doesn't look burned in your story. Wait, how are you looking through my... After taking some videos and pictures of this place, I finally managed to find the door. After managing getting all the locks off, I finally managed to open the iron door and look inside. But what I saw made me stood there for several minutes. The place was covered in blood, feces, and small little bones on the ground. But the thing that made me fear the most, that made me not want to come back, was this cage microphone hanging in the center of the room.
A cage microphone? How is that any scary?
And traumatizing. I don't know. I wasn't the one who made this story. Hey kids, I hear you're telling scary stories or something? I don't know if it's a good idea to pop in, you know? I mean, we don't want to embarrass you or anything.
Luigi, stop being a coward, man. I'm not a coward.
Oh yeah, we were talking about these creepypasta stories. Sonic just told one about something called Where the Bad Kids Go. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with those scary internet horror stories. Well, not as much as you guys. Yeah, so is Sonic's story scary at all?
I mean, it was up until the ending where it just revealed all about a scary cage microphone or whatever.
Oh, really? Really? And I bet you have a better story to tell.
Actually, I do. Move aside. I'm gonna go near the fire.
I wouldn't do that Baby Mario. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to go very close to the fire, especially since we're plushies and we're very flammable, just like plant ants and stuff. Have you noticed that we kind of sound similar? I mean, maybe? I'm not 100% sure.
Well, don't worry. I know better. Anyway, get ready for the tale of Mr. Widemouth. The story goes as follows. My family was like a drop in a river. We just kept flowing, as in, we kept moving all the time. But by this particular moment, when things started to be different. After my 5th birthday, I came down with a cold, with a disease known as mononucleosis, meaning I couldn't do anything in any playing for the next 3 weeks. It was already bad enough that my parents were already planning on moving out of New Vineyard, meaning I didn't have the proper resources to entertain myself. But luckily, my parents were able to provide me with some sort of entertainment, such as books and the like. But never will I forget the mysterious person that I met that day. Huh? I don't recall how I met this Mr. Widemouth person, but I do remember her asking what his name was. Who are you?
Oh, well, you may call me Mr. Widemouth.
You look more like a Furby.
A Furby? I don't know what those are.
They're kind of like little robot toys.
Oh, okay.
Son.
Oh, snap!
Huh? Here's some more books for you to read, son. Mom, did you see some weird creature? I don't know, maybe you're just seeing things.
Phew, that was a close one.
Wait, why were you hiding from my mom?
Oh, I'm just worried that if your parents found out of my existence, they won't make us friends anymore.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, they're pretty nice.
Please, just don't tell anyone about my existence.
Okay, your secret's safe with me.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Hey, kid, come with me. I want to try something with you.
I don't know, I'm not allowed to leave my room.
Don't worry. Hurry. We'll make sure nobody sees us.
Okay. Mr. Widemouth, why did we come to this room? Specifically the window.
Well, let's imagine that there's a trampoline down there. And that we jump off of this window. And then when we hit the trampoline, we'll bounce all the way back up to this window. No. So you want to try it?
I don't know that's really a good idea. I mean, I don't really have that strong of imagination.
Oh, come on. Give it a try.
No, I'm sorry.
Alrighty then.
Later.
Come on, kid. I swear there's an actual trampoline down there this time.
I don't know. I don't want to take that risk again.
Alright, well, I guess we could do something else.
Really? What?
Well, let me show you. Just get off the bed first.
Okay.
Alrighty, kid. In this box is something you're really gonna like.
Okay. Wait a second. Are these knives?
Yeah, kid. I figure we could, juggle with them or something.
No thanks. I mean, knives are dangerous. I don't want to cut myself.
Fine. Be a wuss. I'm gonna go do it myself then.
Eventually, my mom gave me permission to go back outside. I figured you need some fresh air after being cooped up in this room for so long. Oh, really? Thanks, Mom! As I finally went outside, I saw that Mr. Widemouth was already out here.
Hey, kid. I see you finally managed to get out of the house for once.
Yeah, but, what are you even doing out here?
Well, you see here, kid, there's actually a specific spot that I always hang out at that's near your house. You see here, I also brought some of my other friends that were just like you who to this spot. But I don't think you're ready for that right now. But I'll let you know.
Yeah, sure. 2 weeks have passed and I am finally feeling better. And that was around the time when we were just about to move.
Don't worry, son. And this time will be the last time we move.
I hope so. But I didn't tell Mr. Widemouth about our departure, so I just kept it a little secret from him. But as we were leaving, I saw him outside of my window. He wasn't really waving or saying some sort of goodbye or anything. He just stood there. Years later, I have returned back to where I used to live. And once I did, I proceeded to follow the trail that Mr. Widemouth set it for me. I was expecting him to show up and scare me or something, but I have this weird feeling that he disappeared or going away with the house. That was especially what happened a long time ago. After finally following Mr. Widemouth's trail, I found where it led me to. It led me to a cemetery full of children's graves.
Whoa, that story felt kind of ominous. This ominous? I'm not saying it right, but anyway, hey, I thought that story was pretty obvious. Yes, I mean, seriously, it was pretty obvious that Mr. Widemouth character was trying to kill the kid.
Oh, come on, it's at least a little better than what Sonic had to tell.
Oh, please, your story was pretty obvious. Yes, I mean, a kid finding a monster that only he knows of that was trying to kill him. It's pretty much everywhere in the media. I mean, have you seen Goosebumps? What's Goosebumps? It's a book series. I'll tell you later. You know, guys, it is kind of getting dark, or maybe we got time for at least one more story? Yes, please. One more story, please. I guess we got time for one more story, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to tell a story. But is anyone here willing to tell a story? Maybe some that aren't Mario or Sonic characters, like me, for instance?
Maybe I could tell one. After all, well, I'm a unique character. But you're not a Nintendo character. Well, neither is Sonic and his friends. And but you see them hanging out with you. Well, Sonic's a different situation.
Oh, really? Maybe, Link, maybe he has a story to tell.
Yeah, Link, don't you have a story to tell? Oh, wait, where were you? Oh, I was just sitting behind the bushes, or around the bushes.
Well, actually, I think I do have a story to tell. I heard this on the internet, and it had something to do with my game franchise or something. I mean, what was it called again? Why do I get the feeling I should know this one? Oh, I remember. It was called Ben Drowned. Oh, I'm familiar with that story, but, do tell. Okay, then. I was a freshman in college, and during that time, my friend gave me his Nintendo 64. But it only had a yellow controller and Super Smash Brothers. But after a while, I started to get bored of playing the same game, so I went to some garage sales to see if I can get some from some naive parents. During my travels, I came across this weird garage sale. It was just one table, and the old man that was running the place, he's only had some useless junk. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any video games, would you? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, it's just basically stuff you play on a TV. I think I might have something. Just give me a minute. I better go take a look. Actually, I did find this game thing. Is this what you're talking about? Oh, Majora's Mask! Oh man, this is one of the games I've been looking for. How much? You know, you kind of remind me of someone your age. You know what? I'll let you have it for free. Oh, free? Oh, thanks, sir. Thank you very much. Well, have a good day, Ben. Huh? Ben? Okay. Maybe that was his grandson. After getting into the game, I noticed something weird was going on. For some reason, the Elegy of Emptiness statue was following me around and just kept following me everywhere I go. It didn't help that I was trying to do the 4th day glitch, and that thing was still wandering with me. It was very creepy. Heck, I made it to where the Skull Kid was trying to drop down the moon, so I tried to fight back, but all of a sudden, I catch on fire! I catch on fire so much that I fell down onto the ground. Heck, whenever I had dreams, they just turned into nightmares of that thing following me. Ah! So I had to take matters into my own hands. When I went back to go return the game, he wasn't there anymore. Where'd he go? Excuse me, mister, wasn't there an old man that used to live here? I'm not really sure, but I do remember there used to be a family that lived here. Really? Yeah, unfortunately they moved away because their son passed away. Hey, I don't really know exactly why you're invested in this. But I don't understand, because I bought this game from this old man who used to live here. And now I can't find him. Maybe you just got the wrong address. Well, good luck returning it, I guess. And then, whoa, hold it, Link. I think I need to stop you right there. Why? Because the Ben Drowned creepypasta is very long and complicated. It spans like videos, forum pages, just some sort of cult, and even some sort of group chat or whatever it was. But I want to continue talking about it. I mean, Sonic has a point, Link. I mean, if you keep telling the story, we might be here all night. I mean, I don't want to keep that fire on. I mean, I don't want to start a fire in the house. And I don't want to get bitten by mosquitoes. What makes you say we'll get bitten by mosquitoes? I mean, it's night. Bugs usually crawl around at night. Usually during the day or somewhere in the between. I don't really know. I guess that means we have to wrap things. Link, what's wrong? Link, is something wrong? Do you need the emeralds or something, or a magic rupee or something? You've met a terrible fate, haven't you? Ah! Ben drowns real! Run for your lives! Luigi, I'm pretty sure it's just a prank! Ah! Run for your lives! Come on! But, wait! I have questions! Well, there's no time for questions, just run! Quick, we gotta get out of here! I know, right? This thing's scary! Oh, please, I'm not afraid of some Link with a creepy-looking face! Come here! You don't scare me with your creepy-looking face and... Wait a second. It's just a mask! Well, at least I got at least a majority of the group.
Yeah, you sure did, Link.
Huh, thanks, Zelda. Wait, you mean to tell me this was all just a prank and you were in on it, Zelda? Oh yeah, I heard about the story online way before this whole story thing, and once we were doing this, I figured, hey, why not make this a good time? Besides, I was gonna do this whole prank before, or at least use it as my costume for Halloween.
Yeah, but at least it got at some of your friends, right, Knuckles?
Yeah, I did get Sonic, Tails, and the others. So, what do we do now? I guess we can go back inside and do normal stuff before, or actual Halloween-related things.
Yeah. Come on, Link.
Well, I guess that's it. Happy Halloween for the viewers watching. Well, better get going. Why doesn't the camera stop? What, are we expecting some cheap jump scare or something? I mean, we don't really do...